What started as a cross-country adventure, captured beautifully on social media, ended in one of the most disturbing true crime stories of the decade. Gabby Petito, a 22-year-old aspiring travel blogger, appeared to be living the dream with her fiancé, Brian Laundrie. But behind the filtered Instagram posts and van life vlogs was a tragic reality. In August 2021, Gabby vanished. By September, her remains were found, and the truth behind her death stunned millions. This isn't just the story of a murder. It's a wake-up call about toxic relationships, red flags, and the dangers that can hide behind a smile. Who was Gabby Petito? Gabby Petito was born on March 19, 1999, in Blue Point, New York. She was the eldest of 6 siblings and was described by friends and family as a kind, vibrant, and adventurous young woman. Gabby loved to travel, write, and document her life, which led her to dream of becoming a social media influencer and travel blogger. She met Brian Laundrie in high school, and the two began dating in 2019. They eventually got engaged and decided to pursue a nomadic lifestyle by traveling across the U.S. in a white Ford Transit van. Gabby hoped the trip would boost her career and bring her closer to her fiancé. But while everything looked perfect online, there were signs of tension. Gabby and Brian's social media presence painted an idyllic picture. Their Instagram accounts were full of sunsets, hikes, and joyful moments. But friends and family began noticing that Gabby's communication became less frequent, and behind the scenes, there were signs that things were not as perfect as they seemed. The road trip begins. Gabby and Brian officially started their van life journey in July 2021. They visited national parks like Monument Rocks in Kansas and Bryce Canyon in Utah. Gabby posted regularly on social media, sharing picturesque views and heartfelt captions, gaining followers who admired her adventurous spirit. Behind the scenes, though, the couple was reportedly arguing frequently. According to later police reports and witness statements, Brian often lost his temper. One incident in Moab, Utah, brought their relationship to public attention when police body cam footage was released showing Gabby crying and visibly distressed during a roadside stop. The Moab police stop occurred on August 12, 2021. Witnesses had seen the couple fighting, and police responded. Although no charges were filed, Gabby admitted Brian had grabbed her face during the argument. Officers treated the incident as a mental health issue rather than a domestic violence situation, a decision that would later face intense scrutiny. The disappearance. After the police stop in Utah, the couple continued traveling, but things took a darker turn. Gabby's last confirmed contact with her family was a text message on August 27. The message was suspicious and didn't sound like Gabby. It read, "Can you help Stan? I just keep getting his voicemails and missed calls." Stan was Gabby's grandfather, but she never called him by his first name. Around the same time, witnesses saw Brian and Gabby at a restaurant in Jackson, Wyoming. According to the staff and customers, Brian was angry and aggressive, while Gabby appeared embarrassed and distressed. That was the last time anyone reported seeing Gabby alive. By September 1st, Brian returned to his parents' home in Northport, Florida, alone. He refused to speak to police or Gabby's family. Gabby was reported missing on September 11th, 2021. The nation's attention turned toward the case, and social media played a huge role in spreading awareness, the search and discovery. As days passed, the search for Gabby intensified. The FBI and local authorities launched a multi-state investigation, analyzing phone records, bank transactions, and social media activity. Internet sleuths and true crime communities also joined the effort, examining every detail from videos to Instagram posts. On September 19, Gabby's remains were found in the Bridger-Teton National Forest in Wyoming. The location was not far from where her van had last been spotted. An autopsy confirmed that she had died from strangulation and had been deceased for approximately 3 to 4 weeks. The manner of death was ruled a homicide. The heartbreaking discovery confirmed what many feared. Gabby's life had been taken far too soon, and the spotlight shifted to the person last seen with her, Brian Laundrie. But Brian had vanished. The Laundrie disappearance. Shortly after returning home, Brian refused to cooperate with investigators. Then on September 13, he reportedly went for a hike in the Carlton Reserve, a vast wilderness in Florida. He never returned. Brian's parents claimed they had no idea where he was, prompting a nationwide manhunt. For over a month, authorities searched swamps, trails, and reserves. Social media buzzed with theories. Was Brian alive? Did his parents help him escape? Why had he disappeared just when the investigation intensified? On October 20th, 2021, human remains were found in the Carlton Reserve, along with a backpack and notebook belonging to Brian. Dental records confirmed it was him. The notebook contained a chilling confession. Brian admitted responsibility for Gabby's death. His cause of death was determined to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The aftermath and public reaction. Gabby Petito's murder captivated the nation and sparked intense public reaction. Millions followed the case in real time on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. Her face became a symbol, and her story raised awareness about domestic abuse, emotional manipulation, and the dark side of social media. Critics also pointed out the disproportionate media attention the case received compared to missing persons cases involving people of color. This led to wider discussions about media bias and how certain stories gain national focus while others are ignored. Gabby's family responded with dignity and purpose. They launched the Gabby Petito Foundation, aiming to support organizations that help locate missing persons and protect victims of domestic violence. Her father, Joseph Petito, publicly stated, "We want to help people, just like Gabby would have." Red flags and missed opportunities. Looking back, many questioned if Gabby's death could have been prevented. The Moab police stop became a focal point of debate. Domestic violence experts criticized the officers for not recognizing the warning signs and failing to take stronger action. Gabby's visible distress, Brian's controlling behavior, and the witness reports were all red flags. Some experts argued that had Gabby been given proper support, things might have ended differently. The case highlighted the importance of better training for law enforcement in identifying non-physical signs of abuse. Moreover, the case became an example of how abusers can appear charming and normal to outsiders, while causing immense emotional and psychological harm behind closed doors. Gabby's story resonated with many survivors who saw their own experiences reflected in her journey, legacy, and lessons learned. Gabby Petito's legacy goes beyond her tragic death. Her case has pushed conversations about domestic violence, digital advocacy, and systemic change. Many organizations have cited her story as a catalyst for improving response protocols and support systems for abuse victims. Schools, police departments, and advocacy groups have used her story as a training tool to better recognize subtle signs of abuse. The Gabby Petito Foundation has also helped other families find their missing loved ones, creating a ripple effect of support and awareness. Gabby's life, though short, had a powerful impact. Her dream was to inspire people through travel, and ironically, she inspired the world in a way no one could have imagined. Her story is now a symbol of awareness, strength, and change. Gabby Petito's name will forever be remembered. Her story was not just about a young woman who loved adventure, but about the warning signs we must never ignore and the lives we must protect. The chilling murder of Gabby exposed cracks in how we respond to abuse, but it also gave birth to a movement to speak up, to look out for one another, and to never stay silent. What do you think should have been done differently? Could Gabby's life have been saved if the warning signs were taken more seriously? Have you or someone you know ever felt trapped in a toxic relationship but didn't know how to speak up? Tell us in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. This isn't just a story, it's a wake-up call. And your voice could help someone else feel seen, heard, and safe. If this story moved you, please give it a like. Share it with someone who needs to see it. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful true crime stories told with care and clarity. Stay aware, stay safe, and always stand up for what's right.